Chapter 22, Unraveling Complexity of Genetic Environmental Influences on Family Relationships. This chapter is more of a meta-analysis of different research that's in place. Genetic and environmental influences, looking at that concept, it's not necessarily new. Family environments, both shared environments and non-shared environments, play an important and distinct role in human development. How willing we are to share or not share our relationships. Looking at the parent-child relationship, gene-environment correlation refers broadly to the estimated association between a person's environment and the people in it, the family environment, and genetically influenced behaviors. And I think what they're looking at in this particular one are passive correlations with the genotype. How related are we to our children? How related are we to our family group? Whether we're disentangled, disengaged, how do we relate? Genetic environment interaction is kind of the flip side of the correlation, and we do operate simultaneously to influence behavior. And in places like adoptive homes where the environment is characterized by adverse factors, depressed mother, marital discord, how does that type of interaction confirm the potential of family environment and interact with genetic blueprints? Looking at associations with sibling-specific environments, non-shared, refers to the repeated finding that children raised in the same family often have totally different upbringings and family memories and experiences than others. Some families, they have very similar experiences and relationships. The shared family environment is similarities with respect to constructs, IQ. All the kids in that family are smart. All the kids in that family are respectful. All the kids in this particular family are disrespectful or in trouble with the police. Conceptual methodological advances, the gene-environment correlation between genotype and characteristics of social environment, has been looked at over several years, trying to find a genetic hereditary link for antisocial behavior, for borderline behavior, for, if you look back at the twin studies from a long time ago, and I think in the 40s, and this could not be done now with the advent of IRB, the International Review Board, and protection of human participants in research, but they, DFACS took siblings from an alcoholic family, and these were twins. They adopted one to a non-alcoholic family, one to an alcoholic family. They did a longitudinal study. 25 years later, they found both children were alcoholic. They turned around and took a set of twins from non-alcoholic families. They adopted them out, one to an alcoholic family, one to a non-alcoholic family. 25 years later, they both were non-alcoholic. And they said, oh, we have positive proof that substance abuse, addictive behaviors are genetically driven only. It's only partially true. I think that what's closer to the truth is there's a genetic component. There's also an environmental component. There are components that have yet to be understood. Looking at page 615, they talk about other types of twin studies with similar findings. Gene-environment interactions with animal studies, cross-fostering, the rhesus monkey experiences with induced depression, putting monkeys in dark closets, taking monkeys away, infant monkeys away from their mother, inducing antisocial personality disorder, schizophrenia, putting monkeys in cages with a wire mother, then a wire mother that was buffered with some softer material, so the monkey can feel nurtured, and trying to do the animal studies and then cross over and make generalities toward the human. So search for its non-shared environmental association with negative and positive controlling aspects of parents' behavior, positive and negative aspects of siblings' relationships, using multiple reporters. Most of this is self-report. The shared environment revisited, and looking at the conclusions. A lot of this is interesting. I don't feel like that any of this specifically, unless you're interested in this specific portion of research, will impact you either in the class or in your clinical work, but it's interesting material to go over and to determine where we are at between the genetic, environmental, nurturing, nature versus nurture concepts. So thank you again for your attention, and we will pick back up with the last chapter.